Hi, everyone, and a pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. I am Tony Abate, and thanks once again for joining us here on Duckbait TV as we've got Fort Scott Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball coming up for you here tonight. We are on time this evening, so we were a little bit late to Iola on Tuesday, but we're here in Altamont on time tonight, and looking forward to this matchup between Fort Scott and Labette County, both on the girls' side and the boys' side, coming up in just a little bit. Of course, the girls' game is first. The Lady Tigers come into play tonight 6-0 overall, 2-0 in the SEK League. Labette County, I don't believe they have played a game since Christmas. A lot of schools played on that Tuesday after Fort Scott's final game before Christmas, and so a lot of schools in the SEK did not play this past Tuesday like Fort Scott did. So Labette County still 5-2 overall, 2-1 in the SEK League. They have defeated Independence and Parsons, which stood out to me. But they their last game before Christmas they lost to Chanute. So we'll see how they come out here tonight against the Lady Tigers. Fort Scott has forced a lot of pressure against the teams that they have played this season. And kind of an interesting thing for Fort Scott. So Lady Tigers are 6-0. They are tied record-wise with Eudora and Wamego atop the 4A East standings, but the Lady Tigers have the tiebreaker currently, and that is because they have won every single one of their games by at least 15 points. The tiebreaker, one of the tiebreakers in the point tiebreaker in basketball. In football, it's only 13. You only get a max of 13 per game. But in basketball, you get 15, and the Lady Tigers are at 15.0 right now. So they have won every single one of their games by 15 points. This looks to be a tough test here tonight against Labette County, as it always usually is. This is a tough place to play, a great gym for high school basketball. Loud band, as you heard as we came on here tonight, and that always adds to the atmosphere here in Labette County. So looking forward to this one coming up in just a few moments as we are a little getting closer to the national anthem coming up here in just a couple minutes, and then, of course, the starting lineups will come as well. But again, Fort Scott Lady Tigers 6-0 overall, 2-0 in the SEK League. The Labette County Lady Grizzlies 5-2 overall, 2-1 in the SEK, and they are currently tied in the standings with Independence, who is 2-1. Of course, Labette County has the tiebreaker for beating them head-to-head at this point. Still a long ways to go in this season, but looking forward to this one here tonight. Lady Tigers are going to highlight a few of the players coming into tonight. Raven Kegler is leading the Lady Tigers in field goal percentage with 50%. Right behind her is Aubrey Arick and Rayleigh Cowan. They are tied for second, 46% shooters on the season so far. A lot of other girls in the 40 to high 30 range as well from the field. That's always a good thing to see. Abby Gorman is leading the team in three-point percentage. She is shooting at 50% right now from the three-point line. Keegan Yarrick is second at 45%, and Claire McElroy, even though she missed a few the other night against Iola, she is still at 42% overall this season and in third place on the team. And looking forward to what these Lady Tigers can bring here tonight. Looks like we're just about to get the national anthem, so we'll turn the microphone up. Hopefully we can hear that here. I'm sure you probably can if the Labette County Band is performing that one here this evening, as they are loud and proud and usually very good in the atmosphere department. So I'm looking forward to that here in just a minute. We're actually looking for the flag. I wonder if it will come from the ceiling. I don't remember from last year. But of course, the Tigers flag comes down from the ceiling, and a lot of schools. Oh, there it is. Over here to the side just a little bit. And just like that, we are that much closer to starting this one here tonight. Excuse me. We'll get the starting lineups here in just a minute as they are announcing them. Lady Tigers looks like they're going to go with their familiar starting lineup here tonight. So Fort Scott's going to go with 5'6" sophomore Abby Gorman, 5'6" senior Raven Kegler, 5'6" junior Allie Brown, 5'9" senior Keegan Yorick, and 5'11" junior Kylie Comstock. Labette County will start with 5'6" senior Kaiten O'Brien, 5'7" senior Nevaeh Jones, 5'5" senior Addison Rexwinkle, 5'8" junior Landry O'Brien, and 5'9" junior Kinsley Boss. Get that marked in the book here. And we're just about ready to get things going here tonight. The Lady Tigers, of course, in their road red uniforms with the white letters, white numbers, white and black trim. The Lady Grizzlies tonight in their home white uniforms with red letters, red numbers, red and gold trim. Fort Scott will send Comstock to jump tip, and Labette County ends up with the opening possession. They'll work right to left across your screen there on Duckbait TV. And thanks for joining us tonight for girls basketball action. Three-pointer right off the top, and it's good from Landry O'Brien. So 3-0 early on here in favor of the Lady Grizzlies. Fort Scott gets it across the timeline. Gorman's got it over there. Now tries to find Kegler. Kegler lost it for a moment, now tries to pass it away and loses it again. So a quick turnover there. Ahead. Oh, and a nice block by Fort Scott. I believe that was Kinsley Boss with the shot, and the block is Kylie Comstock. Fort Scott came away with the ball, and now we got a whistle, and it looks like a foul on Labette on the other end. First foul of the ball game. It goes on the Lady Grizzlies, and it will be on Landry O'Brien. So inbounds play for the Tigers. And another quick foul called on the Lady Grizzlies, it looks like. Foul's going to go on Jones, her first. Free throws coming for Keegan Yark. She misses the first. Keegan so far this season coming in, 70% free throw shooter. Had a good game from the free throw line on Tuesday. Misses the first, makes the second. So Fort Scott on the board. It's 3-1. And now Labette back into the front court. They get it to O'Brien. She'll dribble it back out to the top. Fort Scott in a 2-3 zone to start things tonight. We'll come back to O'Brien on the left wing. Looks like to go against this zone defense, Lady Grizzlies are doing a kind of a 4-out, 1-in zone offense. Thought about a three, now drive to the bucket. Ball knocked out of her hands. It's loose and out of bounds, back over to the Lady Grizzlies. 6:35 to go here in the first quarter. Again, just underway. Thanks again for joining us on Duckbait TV. Substitution here for Labette County as Aubrey Boss will check into the game, and Kinsley Boss will come out. Ball deflected, loose, picked back up by Labette. They get it across the court to Rexwinkle. Now inside to Aubrey Boss. And then ball knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Fort Scott. 6:16 to go in the first quarter. Betty Grizzlies with another inbounds play on these deep baselines. A lot of room between the baseline and the wall for kids to be able to see, get those balls thrown, get the play thrown in and begun. That's a good thing to see. This is a good gym. Always like coming to this gym. Just hope we always leave with a win. Drive to the bucket. Here's a draw and a shot, and they're going to call a travel, actually. Travel on Nevaeh Jones. So she will turn it over, and Fort Scott will get it back here. Looks like Labette will come out with a press here. Full court press. Fort Scott ahead to Gorman. She'll get it across the timeline. Go with the right side. Now we got a whistle and a foul again on Labette County. I believe they called that one on Kaiten O'Brien. It'll be her first. Team's third. Again, remember, fouls reset at the end of each quarter, but it's only 5. 2 more fouls on Labette County here. It'll be free throws automatically for the Lady Tigers. 3-pointer from Brown, no good. Put back is no good, but free throws coming again for the Lady Tigers. The foul is on O'Brien, her second already. Egan with 2 free throws, but she missed the first. Substitution is O'Brien will come out. Also another sub as Kinsley Boss will check back in. Jones comes out as well. And Reagan Roberts is in for Labette. The second free throw was also no good and then knocked out of bounds by Fort Scott. So we'll go back over to Labette. They get it across the timeline. This is Kinsley Boss with it. Drive in, shot partially blocked and taken back by Fort Scott. Shot inside, no good. Oh, and a steal by the Lady Tigers. Yarrick will bring it up the floor. 3-on-1. Layup, no good, too strong. And rebound on the backside. Ball's going to go out of bounds. We'll say last touch by Fort Scott. Allie Brown took a tumble. Looks like she's okay. Hopefully she's okay. And after all of that action, it's still 3-1 in favor of Labette County. Pass inside to Boss. Here's a 3-pointer, and that one goes in from Addison Rexwinkle. So 6-1 on 2 3-pointers. Lady Tigers need to get going offensively here. Kylie Comstock will quiet the crowd just a little bit with the bucket there. That'll cut the lead back in half at 6-3, and another steal by Fort Scott. Head to Comstock, over to Brown, 15-footer from the elbow, no good. Rebound, Landry O'Brien for the Lady Grizz. Pass goes left side, O'Brien for 3. That one too strong. Rebound taken down by Yarrick for Fort Scott. She'll go ahead, and the bucket is good. Six to 5, 3:24 to go, and another Fort Scott steal. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Fort Scott with the lead. Fort Scott trails 6-5. Kegler's got it for the Lady Tigers on the left side wing. Back to Comstock at the top, around to Brown on the right side. Man-to-man defense here for the Grizzlies. They'll try to find Comstock down low. Nice give and go, and she makes the shot. Kylie Comstock with the bucket there. Allie Brown gets the assist. And Fort Scott takes their first lead of the game, 7-6. Labette County broke the press. Kinsley Boss didn't want to shoot, passes it off to Aubrey Boss. And Boss is the one that makes the shot. It looked like Kinsey had an open look there, but didn't shoot. And now Labette back on top, 8-7. Three-pointer is in there for Allie Brown. So Fort Scott takes their largest lead at 2 points now at 10-8. So a flurry of points in the last couple of minutes after not much in the first few minutes of this one. We head towards the 2-minute mark. Another pass deflected, but Labette able to get it back. Almost another steal for Fort Scott. Three-pointer in the corner is good. That one from Reagan Roberts. That'll put the Lady Grizzlies back on top at 11-10. Pass ahead to Comstock, and a little bit too tall. It's hard to do. You get a pass too high for Kylie Comstock, but it was just a little bit, goes out of bounds. So it'll go back over to Labette County. Substitutions for both teams. For the Lady Tigers, J.C. Rogers will check in, and Raven Kegler will check out. Labette had a couple of subs as well. We'll see if we can get them here in a minute. Pass deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Stays with Labette County. Now we got a whistle and another Fort Scott sub as Claire McElroy will check in, replacing Keegan Yarrick. Looks like Claire didn't go all the way down the scores table. The scores table here at Labette County is about double the size of the one in Fort Scott. So you got to make sure you go to where the scores folks can see you. Another Labette County turnover. Fort Scott has been phenomenal at that this year, forcing 16.5 turnovers per game coming into this one here tonight. Drive by Brown, shot, just off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Labette. Oh, nearly a double dribble. Now it's loose, and it's stolen by Fort Scott again. Now it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Who touched it last? And they're going to give it back to the Lady Tigers. 1:08 to go here in the first quarter. 11-10, Labette County with the lead, but Fort Scott with the ball in the inbounds play. Allie Brown will do the honors. Three-pointer from Yarrick. Swish! Keegan Yarrick with the bucket. And that'll make it 13-11 now. Fort Scott back on top. Well, we got a whistle. And I believe a foul is going to be called. There was a turnover again by Labette County. And then a foul, and now that's going to put the Lady Grizzlies over the limit in the foul column here in the first quarter. So free throws coming for Yarrick once again. First one is good. More substitutions for both teams here. Keegan made the first, missed the second. And then another Fort Scott steal. Three-pointer from McElroy. Too strong off the back iron. Gorman with the rebound. Across the lane to Yarrick. They get it back to Yarrick. Another putback, no good. Another putback, a little too short. And finally rebounded there by Labette County with 21.1 seconds to go. And it looks like a foul on Fort Scott. Foul's going to go on Claire McElroy. Long two, off the iron, no good. Rebound Fort Scott, 8 seconds to go. Coming down the court, layup no good. Another putback by Yarrick is good, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. So shot just before the buzzer makes it 16-11. Fort Scott with the lead here at the end of the first quarter tonight. Fort Scott to start this second quarter here. Have Allie Brown out there, along with Keegan Yarrick, Kylie Comstock back on the floor, Aubrey Yarrick, and it looks like Claire McElroy. Labette County, Nevaeh Jones. We've got Allie Martin there. Nice basket inside for Fort Scott. Foul is going to go on Aubrey Yarrick, her first. And free throws here for Labette County. Allie Martin makes them both. That makes it 18-13 here, just underway in the second quarter. Thanks again for joining us on Duckbait TV. Three-pointer there is no good for Landry O'Brien. Now looks like a foul on Fort Scott here. It's going to go on Kylie Comstock, her first. Team's third already here in the second quarter. Excuse me, second in the second quarter. Steal by Fort Scott. Shot there, does not go by Jones. And Yarrick comes away, Keegan Yarrick comes away with the ball for Fort Scott. 6:32 to go here in the second quarter, rather. Pass over to Yorick. Three-pointer is good. So Keegan Yorick hits the three. That'll give the Lady Tigers a 10-point lead, 23-13. Here's 6 minutes coming up on 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Another steal by Fort Scott. Ahead to Keegan Yorick. She'll lay it up nice and easy. Oh, a little too short. Rebound, though. Comes to Fort Scott. And then they threw it out of bounds. And coach is going to call a timeout with 5:57 to go here in the quarter. Oh, 30-second timeout called by the Tigers here. Again, we've got some great sponsors for us this season. They're our first quarter sponsor for both the boys' games and the girls' games. I forgot to get their logo up there on the screen, though, so we'll have them up there during the second quarter. It's Edward Jones, financial advisor Jamie Armstrong. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition here in Fort Scott. Contact Jamie by phone at 620-223-1866 or email her at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. So the inbounds play was knocked out of bounds by Fort Scott, so it'll stay with Labette County. Again, 5:56 to go here in the second quarter. Thanks again for joining us here on Duckbait TV. We love being able to bring these games to you. Here's a three-pointer from Jones in the corner, and that one is good for Labette, so they'll get back on the scoreboard here. First points of the quarter, that'll make it 23-16, and now a travel going to be called on Fort Scott. Going to call that one on Abby Gorman, I believe. I'm going to give it back to Labette. Here's a three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Rebound, Fort Scott. Three by Allie Brown, no good. And now they call jump ball. Either way, Labette County is going to get the ball back here. Press from the Lady Tigers. Kind of that 2-2-1 zone press. Labette able to break it. Not many teams have been able to do that this year against the Fort Scott Lady Tigers. Here's a three-pointer, another miss by Jones, and another Fort Scott rebound. This is Keegan Yorick with the ball. She'll drive down. Shot doesn't go. Put back does go, though, by Kylie Comstock. 25-16. And quickly into the front court. Labette County shot is good, and a foul also. As that is Kaiten O'Brien, who's got 2 fouls but is back in the game now. And that'll be the second foul on Kylie Comstock for Fort Scott. She'll come out. A couple of subs for the Lady Tigers. J.C. Rogers and Claire McElroy both come back in. Under 4.5 to play now in the quarter. Shot there by Yorick, doesn't go. Keegan has had a tough night from the three-point or from the field this evening. Shot there by Labette, does not go. The layup is good. So 25-20, and now another Fort Scott turnover. Got a whistle and a travel going to be called on O'Brien. And now Comstock will check back in with 2 fouls. And McElroy will check out. Fort Scott trying to break the Labette County pressure. The ball was deflected out of bounds. 3:33 to go here in the second quarter. 25-20. Fort Scott with the lead. And the basketball. Inbounds play comes into Allie Brown. Thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now we'll reset the offense. Kicks it back to Gorman rather. Drive in, shot there, doesn't go. Rebound, put back a little bit too strong that time from Fort Scott, and Labette County grabs the rebound. Another steal though by the Lady Tigers, and a layup is good. That was J.C. Rogers with the steal and the bucket. And now it's 27-20. And foul is going to be called on Abby Gorman of Fort Scott. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Pass goes into the corner. Now back around. Here's a 3-pointer on the way. That one does not go. Rebound taken by Yarick. Three-pointer by Keegan. That one doesn't go. Rebound quickly to the other end, but no good on the shot from Labette County. I believe that was Aubrey Boss with the missed shot. Fort Scott comes away with the rebound. We come up on 2 minutes to play. Three-pointer from Allie Brown. She finally gets one to go, and now Labette will call a timeout. Lead is back to a 10-point lead. Or did they? No, they didn't call a timeout. They're just subbing. Labette County gets it down the court into Allie Martin. Inside shot blocked by Kylie Comstock. Ahead it goes. Orman to Comstock, now back out to Keegan Yarick. Shot there, doesn't go. Keegan's just had a rough night tonight. And now Labette County will call timeout. So 30-20, Fort Scott with the lead. 1:18 to go here in the second quarter. Labette County calls a 30-second timeout. So both teams down to 4 timeouts remaining for the game. And a steal on the inbounds play for Fort Scott. Ahead to Brown. Shot no good. Fort Scott able to get the rebound, though. Keegan for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound taken by Labette. Jones with the rebound. Another Labette County turnover. .33 seconds to go here in the quarter. 30-20. Fort Scott with the lead. Brown dribbles out front. And man-to-man defense here pretty much the entire quarter from Labette County. Over to Gorman on the left side. She'll drive in from the wing. Shot is good, and the foul! Foul's going to be on Aubrey Boss, her first. And one coming for Abby. Couple of quick subs for the Lady Tigers. Free throw was missed. And the bet came away with a rebound. And now a foul on Fort Scott. That will be on Claire McElroy, her second. And free throws for Landry O'Brien. She makes the first. Egan Yarick back in the game for Fort Scott. Also, Raven Kegler. Second free throw, no good. Fort Scott with the rebound. And that'll take us to the end of the quarter. So Fort Scott has the lead here. 32-21. Again, we have great sponsors that help us out all year long. Chad Cousins is your local 1842 Wealth Management Financial Advisor. Contact Chad for more information by email at chad@1842wealth.com or call Chad at 620-215-9240. Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300. Joey Fritter is a loan officer with Open Mortgage. Open Mortgage is a multi-channel mortgage lender, believing that better is possible, constantly striving to bring a better mortgage experience to everyone. Joey can assist you in buying a home from start to finish. Her office is located at 1 East Wall Street in Fort Scott. Call today to get pre-qualified for a home loan at 620-644-8146. State Farm agent Cale Nelson is your local agent for home and auto. Contact Cale for a quote and visit Cale's website at calenelson.com or give him a call at 620-223-2828. H2 Painting LLC, the right way the first time. Look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/H2PaintingSEK or call them at 620-605-2769. Highway 3 has modern personalized fleece name blankets along with fun and unique personalized gifts. You can also now find Highway 3 products at several retail stores in the area. For more information, follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/shophighway3 or check out their website, shophighway3.com. And Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact her by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. Again, we've got great partners that help us out with these broadcasts each week, and we're very excited to be able to talk about them and very excited to be able to bring you these games as we really love getting to get out and bring these games to you here on Duckbait TV. So again, thanks for joining us this evening. Fort Scott Lady Tigers lead the Labette County Lady Grizzlies 32-21 at halftime. It was a slow start for the Fort Scott Lady Tigers. In fact, Labette County ended up taking a quick 6-1 lead in this game back in the first quarter, but Fort Scott was able to kind of stem the tide and end up taking the lead, and that's where they sit right now, leading this one by 11 at 32-21. We'll go over the halftime stats here in just a moment. For your Lady Tigers, Keegan Yarrick already in double figures as she has 10 points tonight for the Lady Tigers, and that's with a 23% shooting night. She has just had some terrible luck tonight getting the ball to go in the basket, shooting just 3 for 13 from the floor, but she does have 10 points and has done a pretty good job in some other things as she's got 5 rebounds, a couple of steals. So she's done some really good things, but again, it's been an off night for her, and she's still a leading scorer, so that tells you how good Keegan Yarrick is. 10 points for Keegan. Allie Brown has 8, Kylie Comstock has 8, Abby Gorman with 4, and J.C. Rogers with 2. Keegan is leading in the rebound category as well. I've got her for 5 rebounds. Kylie and Abby Gorman each have 3. J.C. Rogers and Aubrey Yarrick with 2. And then Allie Brown and Claire McElroy with 1 at this point. Again, my stats aren't official, but that's what we've got them here with. And looking forward to the second half coming up for the Lady Tigers. For Labette County, their leading scorer is Landry O'Brien. She has 4 points. Allie Martin also has 4. Nevaeh Jones has 3. Reagan Roberts has 3. Addison Rexwickle has 3. Caden O'Brien has 2, and Aubrey Boss has 2. Rebound category. And this may not be exactly accurate, but Landry O'Brien looks like I've got her with 3 to lead Labette County on that front. The stat that really jumps out at you is the turnovers. Labette County has 15 turnovers in the first half so far, and that is something that obviously has helped to lead to this Fort Scott advantage here at the break, 32-21. But again, Fort Scott has forced 15 turnovers from Labette County, and that's only in one half. 16 minutes of high school basketball, and they've got 15 turnovers already. So again, great defense from the Fort Scott Lady Tigers. It's something that we thought we would see coming into this one here tonight as Coach Steps and the other guys over there, Coach G and Coach Duffy, they really coach this team up defensively, and they've got the athletes to pull it off. Sometimes in high school basketball, you don't have the athletes to pull off the pressure that Fort Scott has been able to do this year, but they have really done a really good job with the pressure. Full court, half court, three-quarter court, doesn't seem to matter. Fort Scott is able to get turnovers more times than not. And in fact, just to show you a little bit, Labette County has attempted 17 shots, 15 turnovers. Let's get back over to Fort Scott's stats here. They have attempted 34 shots at the break. So again, Fort Scott, and they only have 4 turnovers to this point. At least that's what I've got. Again, my stats aren't official, but that's really the difference in the game. You think about Fort Scott leading this one by 11, and they had a slow start. They only had 1 point in this game, 1 free throw from Keegan Yarrick for the first half of the first quarter almost. And so that slow start could have given Labette County a huge advantage, but it hasn't because of the defense of Fort Scott. So the Lady Tigers have done a great job there, kept themselves in it. You've seen that on Sundays with the Kansas City Chiefs more times than not this year. The defense keeps them in it, and the offense comes in. And when they get the win, usually the offense comes and gets the win at the end of the game. And that's kind of the way the Lady Tigers have been. If they struggle at all offensively, their defense has been able to keep them in the game so their offense can pick it up. And that's been the case here tonight again, as again the Lady Tigers lead this one at the break 32-21. Just about to get the second half underway here. Again, thanks for joining us on Duckbait TV this evening. So we'll see who Fort Scott starts the quarter with here. Fort Scott will have the basketball first. They'll go with Allie Brown, Raven Kegler, Keegan Yarrick, Abby Gorman, and Kylie Comstock. Quick layup here for Fort Scott is good. As Keegan gets the points. And we're going to get a 5-second call on Fort Scott, so they'll turn it right back over. Tough luck there for the Lady Tigers. Again, 34-21, just underway in the second half here tonight. Fort Scott with the lead over the Labette County Lady Grizzlies. Pass goes inside, shot is good there from Kinsley Boss. Shot there doesn't go, but Fort Scott able to get the rebound back. Three-pointer is good from Allie Brown. And now ball loose, finally picked up by Fort Scott, and we got a whistle, and they're going to call a foul, it looks like, on Labette County. Nope, they're going to change and say it was a travel. I think that was probably the right call, because I don't know that Raven had complete possession there. Either way, it's still 37-23. Fort Scott on top. Three-pointer in the corner by Rexwinkle is good. for Labette County, so that'll get them back on the board again. Three-pointer on the way from Keegan Yark. That one doesn't go. Rebound on the backside by, that was Rex Winkle, and then she threw it away and had some contact over there as one of the Fort Scott players ran into the bench to try to save the ball in bounds. Rex Winkle will check out. Looks like Allie Martin has come in for her. Fort Scott has the ball back. Again, 37-26. Lady Tigers on top. Pass over to Gorman. Thought about a shot, doesn't take it. Now kicks it back around. Allie Brown, long three on the way, and just short off the front rim. Rebound chased down by Abby Gorman, but she knocked it out of bounds. Couldn't quite get possession before it went out of bounds. So tough luck there for the Lady Tigers. Back over to Labette County. Drive to the bucket. Layup there is no good by Jones, and Fort Scott comes away with the rebound. Over to Brown. She'll drive in. Nice floater in the lane. It's good. Well, Allie with another big shot. And whistle looks like a foul on the Lady Tigers. This may be on Brown. Got a little bit too aggressive with the defense there. Oh, they're going to give it to Abby Gorman. So the second one on Abby here tonight. 5:36 to play. Raven comes out. And it looks like J.C. Rogers came in for her. Ball loose on the floor. Finally picked up by Fort Scott. Keegan's got it. Now kicks it over to Allie. Back to Keegan. Into man-to-man defense here from Labette County. Pass goes to the right side, and unfortunately Keegan thought J.C. Rogers was going to zig when she zagged, and it goes out of bounds. So back over to Labette County, 39-26. Lady Tigers with the lead. 5:06 to play in the first quarter. Excuse me, third quarter. Been here longer than that. Pass goes into the corner for Labette. Back to the top. Back around on the baseline to Martin. She'll drive that baseline. Now kicks it into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. That went in and out, no good. And Keegan had it for a moment, but it's taken away by Labette County. Now we got a foul on Fort Scott with 4:38 to play in the third quarter. Foul's going to go on Keegan. That's the first one on Keegan tonight. It will result in free throws coming for Landry O'Brien. First free throw is good. Rogers comes out. Claire McElroy checks back in. Second free throw on the way, and that one's good. That's one of the things Labette County has done the best at here tonight is their free throw percentage. They were around 75% at halftime. Make two more there, 39-28. If anything's keeping them in this game, it's their free throw percentage. And their three-pointers made. They made a few three-pointers in this one, too. Allie's got the ball for Fort Scott. Kicks it over to Gorman on the left side wing. Now back to the top in the hands of McElroy. She'll drive with the left hand. Now pass deflected, stolen away. Shot there by O'Brien doesn't go, but the rebound was batted out of bounds off of one of the Lady Tigers. So it will stay with Labette County. Inbounds play comes in. Three-pointer on the way. That one's in and out, no good. Keegan Yarrick comes away with a rebound, but then turns it over. Shot is good. And then Rogers at the other end for Fort Scott. Excuse me, McElroy at the other end for Fort Scott. (41-30). Lady Tigers on top here. 3:23 to go in the third quarter. Shot there, no good. Rebound comes out ahead. They've got Comstock. Left-handed layup is no good. Layup at the other end is good. For, I believe that was O'Brien. 41-32. 2:52 to play in the third quarter tonight. Fort Scott on top of the Labette County Lady Grizzlies. Pass goes back to Keegan Yarrick. She'll step up from three and splashed it. Keegan has been waiting for another one of those for a little while. She has really struggled from the floor tonight. Again, it was leading scorer for the Lady Tigers at half, but on just 3 for 13 shooting, Owen Brown nearly had it stolen away after Fort Scott stole it away. Three-pointer, good by Abby Gorman. And we're going to get a timeout. We're going to get a timeout called by Labette County. So Fort Scott a little bit of a run here as they have taken a 47-32 advantage with 2:06 to play here in the third quarter. Chad Cousins is your local 1842 Wealth Management Financial Advisor. Contact Chad for more information by email at chad@1842wealth.com or call 620-215-9240. Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300. Joey Fritter is a loan officer with Open Mortgage. Open Mortgage is a multi-channel mortgage lender, believing that better is possible, constantly striving to bring a better mortgage experience to everyone. Joey can assist you in buying a home from start to finish. Her office is located at 1 East Wall Street in Fort Scott. Call today to get pre-qualified for a home loan at 620-644-8146. Like Aubrey Arick is out there for Kylie Comstock to start this, or to come out of the timeout, rather. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Three-pointer on the way for Labette. Doesn't go. Put back inside. Is good, though. O'Brien missed the three, but the putback from Martin is good. Actually, excuse me, that was Boss. Aubrey Boss with the shot there. Three-pointer from Aubrey Arick doesn't go. And we've got some confusion here as to, I think Coach Steps is saying that they had 6 players on the floor when play started. I didn't notice that. We'll get it sorted out, I'm sure though. So after we get that all figured out, three-pointer from Jones at the other end. And now ball loose on the floor and nearly picked up by Allie Brown, but not quite. So a Fort Scott turnover and now a substitution. Looks like Aubrey Boss is going to come out of the game. Riley Martin on the Labette County side. And Aubrey Yarick is out for Fort Scott as well. Kylie Comstock back in. 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. 47 to 37. Labette with the lead. Drive to the bucket. Little layup there. Doesn't go. Rebound taken by Fort Scott. Keegan with the rebound that time. Out to Allie. Now over to Keegan on the right side wing. She'll drive all the way to the bucket. Layup is good! She got hit in the face inadvertently, it looked like afterwards there, but looks like she's going to be okay. 49-37, Fort Scott on top. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Pass goes to the elbow. Now it's deflected, taken back by Labette County, though. They'll kick it back to O'Brien at the top. She'll drive in. Shot there, banked in for Landry O'Brien. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Brown over to Comstock. Tries a three. Doesn't go, and the horn sounds. That'll take us to the final quarter here tonight. Fort Scott with the lead, 49 to 39. So 49-39, Fort Scott with the lead here as we go to the fourth quarter. The Lady Tigers trying to get another victory. We knew it was going to be tough tonight, no matter what. It is proven to be that way for the Lady Tigers, but they have fought hard here this evening. They lead this one again 49-39. And again, coming into this one, again, very early in the season still, as far as the SEK League standings are concerned, but Fort Scott at 2-0, and then Labette County at 2-1, and Independence at 2-1, and the one loss for the Lady Bulldogs was to Labette County. So Fort Scott, if they can pull this one off, hold on, and get this win here tonight, should be very confident going into the remainder of their schedule. They're going to play Pittsburgh on Tuesday, weather permitting, I'll say that, as the weather does look like it could be a little bit iffy for us on Tuesday night. That one's in Pittsburgh. We start the fourth quarter here. Shot there. We got a whistle. They're going to call tie ball. The Labette crowd not happy with that, because there was a heavy amount of contact there, but what's the jump ball call? Fort Scott will get the alternate possession here. Brown goes inside. Shot is good, and the foul! And some exuberant fist pump, or an exuberant fist pump there from Allie as well. Fort Scott really across the board has struggled from the floor tonight. Allie has missed some shots. I know she usually makes most of the time, and very excited to get that bucket there. The foul will go on Landry O'Brien, her first of the half, her second of the game. And Allie converts the and one. So the old-fashioned three-point play works for Allie Brown. (52-39), and now 52-41 as Labette gets a quick bucket on the other end. Three-pointer from Gorman. That one's no good. Put back is not good, but a foul. And now Kylie Comstock will go to the free throw line. A lot of numbers in the 20s for the Lady Tigers, and sometimes I don't pay complete attention there. It's Kylie Comstock at the line for two and makes the first. Foul is the third one on Landry O'Brien. Second one of the quarter. Second free throw is no good. And now a steal by Gorman. And they're going to go actually a turnover on Gorman. So tough luck there for the Lady Tigers. 53 to 41. 6.5 to play here in regulation tonight. Fort Scott leading by 12, hoping to salt this one away. Labette County not going away anytime soon. Pass goes into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. A little bit too short. Rebound chased down by Yorick. So Keegan grabs another rebound. And ahead it goes, and a shot is good. Allie Brown with another and-one opportunity here. (55 to 41). Foul is on Addison Rexwinkle. Her second. Free throw. One for Allie Brown, and she makes it. And Coach Steps is going to call a timeout. Fort Scott finally seeing the basket, or the ball go in the basket here. It's a full timeout for the Lady Tigers. Looks like both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. State Farm agent Cale Nelson is your local agent for home and auto. Contact Cale for a quote. You can also visit Cale's website at calenelson.com or give him a call, 620-223-2828. H2 Painting LLC, the right way the first time. Look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/H2PaintingSEK or call them at 620-605-2769. 6:12 to go here in regulation tonight. Shot good for Fort Scott there. 58 to 43. So 5:24 to go in this one. We'll get the scoreboard updated for you in just a moment here. It's 58 to 43. Fort Scott on top. Shot there, doesn't go. That'll give us a chance to get things updated for you. So foul on Yarick. Free throws here for Labette. And she made them both. Shot there for the Lady Tigers does not go. And another rebound for Landry O'Brien. Yeah, if you need more slack, take it. Three-pointer is no good for Labette. They got the rebound back, though. Another three. This one is no good, and now Allie Brown will come out of there with it. Layup at the other end by Gorman is no good. Three-pointer on the way is no good from Rexwinkle. Now it looks like it's going to be Fort Scott basketball. They call foul on, they must have called a foul on Landry O'Brien, so it's her fourth. Next one will put Fort Scott in the bonus. Brown with it, drives in, shot there is good, off the glass. That'll make it 60-45. Shot there, doesn't go. Rebound taken by Yarick. Keegan with the rebound. Ahead it goes to Comstock. And a turnover, but another turnover on O'Brien. They say she moved those steps just a little bit too much. So 3:23 to go, and it looks like Labette's going to call another timeout themselves here. For my calculations, Labette County has turned the ball over 21 times. Now, I had 17 at halftime. So they've either cleaned up or I've missed a few here in the second half. But it has been a tough night from that standpoint. The Fort Scott Lady Tigers defense has really ramped up the pressure at certain points in this game. And now Coach Stepp's trying to figure out where the basketball is going to be thrown in at, I believe, here. You don't see him wheel the wheelchair 3/4 of the way down the court, but he was trying to get the officials' attention to figure out exactly where they were going to be throwing the ball in. Again, don't forget, we got the boys' game coming up next. We will, at the end of this broadcast, close out the girls' broadcast, stop the stream, and then restart things for the boys. So, again, if you're watching us for the first time or if you first time in a while and you've forgotten how we do that, we like to make sure that the boys' game and the girls' game are separate, just in case somebody wants to get on later and watch one and maybe not the other. Maybe they were here for one, want to watch the other one, whatever the case may be, as we got a foul on the inbounds play here on Labette. 3:21 to play. So after the conclusion of our broadcast here for the girls, give us about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll get everything switched over to the guys and get that started as well. So thanks again for joining us here on Duckbait TV. Okay, Kaiten O'Brien will pick up her third foul. Allie Brown hits the first free throw. Second one on the way. That one is no good. Rebound inside by Kinsley Boss. 61-45. Fort Scott with the lead, coming up on 3 minutes to play in this one. Pass deflected, but gotten back there by Labette. They'll drive in, pass across the lane, and the shot is good. by Reagan Roberts. Euro step there. Shot doesn't go for O'Brien. Well, we got a foul on the rebound, it looks like. Jump ball, so. Labette County will keep it on the alternate possession. And another travel. They're really calling that tight tonight. And that's a travel, so glad they're calling it that way, but you don't see every official call it quite that tight sometimes, especially in a game that's 61-47 with 2:43 to play. Shot inside by Comstock, no good. Overall, it has been a tough night shooting-wise for the Fort Scott Lady Tigers. It looks like the rims are pretty rough here, pretty hard here in Labette County. Ball loose on the floor. Now it gets a little bit physical. And goes out of bounds off of Fort Scott. 2:12 to go. And Labette will get the basketball back here. Quick sub as Kinsley Boss will come out for Labette. And Addison Rexwinkle will check back in. Ball comes in. It goes over to Jones. Now around the horn it goes. Shot there. In and out. Looked like it was going to go back in, but it falls off the rim and now loose on the floor. Picked up by Labette. Shot there a little bit too short. Keegan grabs the rebound. Excuse me, that was Rogers with the rebound, and she was fouled on the back side there. First free throw, no good that time by JC. Fourth foul on O'Brien. Rogers missed the first, but does make the second. 62-47. And now another Fort Scott steal. Head alley, now back out to Keegan. 1:30 to play. Try to trap Keegan. Now they get it over to Gorman. She'll drive. Oh, finds Kylie Comstock open on the backside. Missed the first one, but makes the second. Three-pointer for the Grizzlies. No good. Rebound loose. Taken by Gorman. Out of Brown. Up to Gorman, back to Alley as we dip under a minute to play in this one. 64-47, Fort Scott with the lead. Try to close this one out here. Keegan back to Alley, now back to Keegan. In ceremony yesterday, the day before for Keegan. Officially signing her letter of intent to go play basketball at Butler County Community College next year. I believe just Butler Community College now, as they call. A lot of those county community colleges have dropped the word county in their name in recent years. Many of them are not just one location in that county anymore. Labette County Community College has a campus in Crawford County over in Pittsburgh, so they're not Labette County anymore. It's just Labette Community College. 64-47 the score here. Shot there, doesn't go. Rebound loose. Picked up by, then we got a tie ball. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will close us out here tonight as the Fort Scott Lady Tigers come away with a 64-47 victory over the Labette County Lady Grizzlies. Fort Scott improves to 7-0 overall, 3-0 in the SEK. Labette County will fall to 5-3 overall, 2-2 in league play. So again, your final score, Fort Scott 64 and Labette County 47. So a big win here tonight for Fort Scott as they will continue their good start to the season. Let's tell you the points leaders here tonight for Fort Scott. Allie Brown ended up with 22, so she was the leading scorer tonight for the Fort Scott Lady Tigers. Did get 3 3-pointers, hit 5 2-pointers, so 8 field goals for Allie Brown on the night. But again, 22 points for Brown, 17 for Keegan Yark. She ended up with a double-double, 17 points and 14 rebounds. Kylie Comstock, 13 points for the Lady Tigers. And Abby Gorman with 7, J.C. Rogers with 3, Claire McElroy with 2. Check Labette County as well. Lady Grizzlies were led in scoring tonight by Landry O'Brien. She had 12 points this evening, and then she was the only one in double figures for Labette County. Nevaeh Jones had 8. Addison Rexwinkle had 6. Kinsley Boss also had 6. Reagan Roberts with 5. Allie Martin with 4. Aubrey Boss with 4. And Kaiten O'Brien with 2. Again, they finished the night with 23 turnovers. Again, they cleaned that up a little bit from the first half. Fort Scott forced, I believe I had 17 in the first half. So not as many there in the second half, but Fort Scott still an impressive victory here tonight as they win this one 64-47. Again, thank you to our sponsors. We'll run through the list one more time here. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact her by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300. State Farm agent Cale Nelson is your local agent for home and auto. Contact Cale for a quote. Visit Cale's website at calenelson.com or give them a call at 620-223-2828. Highway 3 has modern personalized fleece name blankets along with fun and unique personalized gifts. You can also now find Highway 3 products at several retail stores in the area. For more information, follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/shophighway3 or check out their website, shophighway3.com. Chad Cousins is your local 1842 Wealth Management financial advisor. Contact Chad for more information by email at chad@1842wealth.com or call 620-215-9240. Joey Fritter is a loan officer with Open Mortgage. Open Mortgage is a multi-channel mortgage lender believing that better is possible, constantly striving to bring a better mortgage experience to everyone. Joey can assist you in buying a home from start to finish. Her office is located at 1 East Wall Street in Fort Scott. Call today to get pre-qualified for a home loan at 620-644-8146. H2 Painting LLC, the right way the first time. Look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/H2PaintingSEK or call them at 620-605-2769. Again, a big win here tonight for the Fort Scott Lady Tigers. They get the victory. The final score 64-47. Again, Fort Scott and Coach Pashan Steps improves to 7-0 overall, 3-0 in the SCK. Labette County falls to 5-3 overall and 2-2 in the SCK League. Don't stray too far from us, as we've got boys basketball coming up in just a little bit. Again, we're going to stop the broadcast here and then reset things for the boys. So give us about 5 to 10 minutes and then refresh your device, whatever you're watching us on, and we'll be back up with the boys game in just a few moments here on Duck Bait TV. Again, thanks for watching us on Duck Bait TV.